What's up guys, it's Joona Heinänen from Team Innova and this is my updated in the bag for 2025 season. Let's get straight into it. We're gonna start from the highest speed driver I have. This is the highest speed disc I have. It's Innova Halostar Boss and I use it whenever I need like extra 30 feet compared to my destroyers, and there's a room for the boss to skip a bit. These are for windy situations. I have PD2, old one. This is actually from my first Finnish Nationals 2013, and then of course the Halostar Juggernaut. This I can trust in any wind. Next one, of course, Innova Halostar Destroyer. I have 5 of these and they are going from understable a bit. It's not like a super flippy, but a bit turning over for me to super overstable. So I have right disc for every situation and every hole. I think I just saw disc golf discs in the sports store back in 2004, and then I was wondering like what are people using these for, and I just bought one disc from there, and after I don't remember it that well, but then I discovered that there was a couple courses near me and just started to play there with the one disc. I think that's pretty usual for many of the guys playing disc golf. Next I have 3 Innova Firebirds. This one is only for backhands. With the backhand I like more domey discs, and of course with the forehand I like more flat discs, so these 2 are for backhands. And this one cool looking disc I actually got from my teammate Double G. Thanks Double G. And these are also, this is like overstable. I don't need any other one for backhand. And then a little bit more understable for my forehand, because I'm only throwing like 350 feet max. So they are good for me. My favorite disc of all time. Actually, when I started playing disc golf, I didn't like the TeeBird as much because it had such a small rim. It was for me hard to get like a confident grip from it. But after I played a couple of years, I just knew I had to learn how to throw it, and now it has become my favorite disc. And as you can see, I have 6 of them in my bag. One very understable old one, and then the most overstable one is more closer to a Firebird almost. I can trust it on every wind and get it to hyzer, flex shots, everything. It's just a perfect disc. It's flying so straight and you can almost push the same distance as with the destroyers. I can get 500 feet out of these and my destroyers only go a little bit further. And it's just so fun to throw like so long and so straight shots. I think that's the most addictive shot in this game. The first course I ever played, there was that one field and I didn't know it back then, but I had like a little bit nose up problem, or I was just throwing like that. But then at some point I just chose to throw putters only until I get over that field with them. And I was throwing with the putters for only like a month. And after that, I got the disc over that field. It was like 300 feet maybe, but it was big back in the days. And after that, I gained like so much more distance also with the distance drivers, because my nose up was so much better. So I think that's what was my biggest discovery in disc golf, like in a younger age. And it helped me a lot with the technique, and that's maybe one of the reasons I'm here today. Then my mids, I have 5 of these, 3 Roc3s and 2 Tauruses, super understable to super overstable. I like to have the same feeling with the disc, so that's why I only carry like it's almost the same mold. I like to have the same feeling, but they are just flying differently. This is a special one. I bought it from Norway because I forgot to take my own one because I was filming a ace at my home course, so I forget it in my car, so I had to support myself and buy my own disc, and I chose this one because it was cool looking. I chose Roc3 as my Tour Series disc because I think like there's a TeeBird is probably my favorite disc, but then there's two equal and they are like, I don't even know, it depends on the mood I feel like, but this is like also my favorite all-time discs ever made, and I think it's because of the same reasons as TeeBird. It's a thrower's disc, does what you told it to do, kind of multi-purpose, and every level player from amateurs to professionals, everyone can use this, and you don't need a lot of arm speed to throw this and get the flight out of it. Even if you are throwing shorter, it will fly straight, have a good glide, and you can enjoy the flight of the disc. And for us pro players, it's also flying almost the same, just a bit longer maybe. But yeah, it's good for every player. And then there's this special disc also. We call this the Spider. Maybe you can see why. It's like almost impossible to find, even it's in the circle 1. It's just goes so well with the wood chips near the basket, so we have been searching for hours of this disc usually. Yeah, so there was like a short 9-hole course near my parents' house where I lived back in the days, and that's where we started to play. And then we started to like change the course a bit. We asked like permissions that we made a new holes, moved the baskets, stuff like that to make it more interesting, and it was also like fun. Kind of a small course designers there. Then there's 4 discs which are like more like special discs. I have only one of these each. This is a new disc in my bag. Väinö and Rasmus were pushing me that I should have this disc because I have been loving to throw putters for like a couple years back. Aviar X3 Star Plastic. This is like I would say this is more straighter one than which Aviar X3s usually are. But that's what I like with my putters, that they are going straight. Yeah, this disc has been a really nice addition to my bag for this year, and I think I have been missing it for the first 2 years with Innova, but now I finally found it. Champion Metal Flake Gator for overstable approaches, mostly with the backhand, but sometimes I might flick it too. But for flicks, I have this Star Toro, and I think this is the approach disc what every player should use with their flicks. Because of the little concave top, it fits like a glove to your hand, and it's not like super overstable and doesn't have plenty of glide, so you can really trust the disc. This is a good one. Then it's my roller disc, Star Roadrunner. Little bit domey, but most of the players don't like it, but I don't care. It's rolling so good, and I think it's like perfect stable to my rollers. I don't have to put it in too much anhyzer and it will flip a bit and it goes so far. If I only got the chance to choose one disc which to use for the rest of my life, I would choose two. Depends on the mood I'm having, but putters, they are always so fun to throw, but the reason I maybe wouldn't get this one is just if there was some longer holes, then I would maybe choose the TeeBird. I think I could manage putting with this also, but I could just get so much longer with this and flick it also. So what I'm trying to say is maybe I would choose this one actually, just to have the edge on the longer holes. And of course you can also throw this short whatever putt, do anything with this basically. Putting putters, 2 KC Pro Aviars. I think I chose this one because I like to have the bead and my putters to be stiff. And with these I can get consistent release and they have been working great. I'm not throwing with them like usually, but if there's a approach like 150 feet and Aviar X3 is like feels like it's too much or I need a little bit better grip, then I'm choosing one of these. I'm putting with this one only, and this is like for throwing, even though I mightn't throw it at all during the round, but yeah, this is just a spare for this and for throwing. Let's see what else I have in my bag. Start with the bag. This is a Seeger bag, new model, black, love it. And let's go through some of the stuff I have here. Okay, first things first, I have this protein bar for the long rounds or long filming sessions like this. It's needed. Most important thing, my lucky charm. Yes, this is Jeff's Wombat Kolmonen in Finnish. And it's like a super wombat. And I hope it will save me from many bogeys this weekend or the upcoming weekend. Yeah, I don't have that much stuff in my bag actually, because I'm not using a chalk bag. Then I have of course couple towels, and this is actually funny thing because it's like 90 degrees outside, but still I have the gloves. They have just, I forgot them in my bag. They have been there for wet rounds. If it's rainy, I like to use the gloves so my hands won't get that dry as fast. But yeah, that's all. That's it. That's my in the bag for 2025 season. Hope you enjoyed.